make sure you're subscribed with notifications on.
Some very interesting developments and recent videos that I covered. We saw Superman get knocked out. We saw his battle against Ultraman as well. And on this little update, we're going to talk a little more about the engineer. So that's interesting. Now, one thing I want to make sure, because again, wonderful support with the recent videos. I'm trying to see, like, outside the Superman film, if this audience is wanting more of the DC Studios stuff, like as it's announced, the rest of the DCU stuff. Let me know in the comments below, or if you're watching this now and you're a fan of just DC entertainment overall. Is there another project you're looking forward to with this possible slate that James Gunn is going to do? You got the Supergirl stuff. Really excited about that with Millie Alcock, the Lantern series, anything Batman. I'm going to at least be interested. So just let me know in the comments below. I want to just kind of get a gauge on, outside the Superman film, what are y'all interested in, and I'll try to find information. Now, as far as other DCU stuff, before we get to the Superman, Creature Commandos has a new look shown here. The animation is, I guess, close to being done for all the episodes now. It's debuting this December. Will this pique people's interest with just like D-list characters, right? Now, I always held to the fact that the animation is going to look good. And with this updated look, this is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to just seeing how this turns out. New characters that, different characters we haven't seen in most cases. And we'll see what they do. So how are you feeling about this upcoming Creature Commandos? We know Rick Flag Sr. is in it. So you have that connectivity at the least between these DC projects. And then some of these characters are going to cross over along with Rick Flag to live action and possible gaming. So more on this Superman filming at Progressive Field, Lord Tech Field to be exact, here in Metropolis. Again, that last video was really cool, covering the first part of this fight. Superman, Ultraman, though they didn't want to call him Ultraman. Then you had Engineer fighting Mr. Terrific. So they picked back up on this fight. So that's what we're going to cover right now. Before we do that, I definitely, again, appreciated all the support. One major thing to show your support is obviously make sure you're subscribed. Smash the like. I'm seeing a discrepancy of views and likes. We got to get that back up. If y'all want to be a part of that conversation over here, make sure you're smashing the like. Y'all already commenting like crazy, so continue that as well. As it says, after the Superman versus Ultraman fight, we get Superman versus Engineer. So I guess we see the winners of those first two fights. They advance to the final battle. It suggests that Superman gets the upper hand on Ultraman in this round, at least. Yeah, so apparently Mr. Terrific gets the brakes beats off of him as we expected. And now we'll see the footage in a little bit. He's neutralized, so it's Superman versus the Engineer. And it says the Engineer charges towards Superman. So you see there, they're flying down there. This Terrific slides across the ground. That's an interesting shot. And you see here on this one, this is when Mr. Terrific just gets decimated. Like, I don't know how Mr. Terrific's even surviving this. All right, she's putting those hands on him. Look at they say Mr. Terrific is just neutralized, so it looks like she's murdering him, but I think he will survive to fight another day. And what's crazy, if you see around it looked like his T-sphere tech all shattered off of him. Because when he's probably flying with his T-spheres, engineer slams him to the ground. All that stuff is, trashed around him, and she just puts the paws on him. And you see, finally here, we're going to see after Mr. Terrific is neutralized, engineer looks like she forms a few weapons. Look at this. That's interesting. It looked like for a moment she formed a few weapons. Of course, CGI will add those things. I said, the engineer, that's going to be a cool character. Like everything. I thought that was just a cool idea to have this character and Metamorpho, which we haven't seen much. We haven't seen Metamorpho at all yet. But I think we're going to get his origin story because we see the Stag building. And of course, we know Simon Stagg is the person that created Metamorpho. So that's going to be a cool visual character, I'm sure, to see. There she go. Really cool again, just seeing overall the production of this film, the different characters they're going to have, and I said it's just cool to have some DC news again. We all have our opinions about it and things like that. Appreciate y'all again checking out these recent videos, showing this interest in this DC news, like I am. Leaving your thoughts. Again, don't forget, first off, smash a like for sure. Shout out to the new subscribers. We're going to keep this information coming, y'all. And just let me know what other DC project that you personally are looking forward to or other projects. And we'll try to have, different news coming for that as well, too. So much appreciated.